everybody, Mary here from A Recreated Life, and today is Flylady Cleaning and Organizing Day 10. Let me check my list, I gotta make sure. I'm sorry, yesterday I made the mistake and I said that it was day 8. It was actually day 9 in yesterday's video, but today is Thursday, day 10. So today is, excuse me, today is errand running day. So you got to do your usual morning and evening routine. So get up, get dressed to lace up shoes, fix your hair and face, look at your posted reminders in the kitchen and bathroom, read your email, recognize the negative voices and change them, put out your hot spots for 2 minutes, 5-minute room rescue, pick any room in the house and set your timer and go. Now your before bed routine, and remember that September's thing we're doing is before bed routine. Keep your sink shining, lay out your clothes for tomorrow, put out your hot spot. It will make you happy in the morning. So she says here, we've already been using our timers for 2 minutes and now 5 minutes. Today we're going to learn the power of 15 minutes. I kind of thought we already did that, but anyway, I must be lost. You can do anything for 15 minutes, she says. This is all about getting started and giving yourself permission to stop when the timer goes off. You cannot start the timer again, you just do it once. This is not a race to finish in 15 minutes either. The timer helps you to keep us focused on what we are doing. Now set your timer for 15 minutes and go gather up all the trash you can find and throw it away. Put it in the garbage can outside. Then set your timer for another 15 minutes and sit down and put your feet up and read a favorite magazine until the timer goes off. Great idea that kind of takes all the stress out of it, you guys. Excuse me. Your timer is a powerful tool, she says, to get you started and keep you focused and help you not to crash and burn. Boy, that's me. I crash and burn. I tend to go, pedal to the metal and then I crash and it's just not good. Then you're good for nothing. So after you use your timer for 15 minutes and then sit down and rest for 15, send an email. She wants you to send an email, I'll tell you this. I haven't been doing that email thing. I'm just kind of losing track of that. There's just so much to do. Now this is what she says. Her tip is, you can do anything for 15 minutes. I don't want you to crash and burn. Pace yourself. Your home did not get dirty in a day and it will not get clean overnight. The baby steps will help you get there. She keeps a timer. She says, I keep a timer beside me all day long. It helps me to drink my water, stay focused on work, and not to sit too long at a time. I actually kind of keep my timer right with me too. Even when I get in the car and I go run errands, excuse me, I have my timer with me because I kind of started doing it last December of 2018, when I started doing A Course in Miracles. It's 365 lessons and you have to do some of them every hour. So I always kept my timer handy. So it's kind of a second nature to me now. I've been doing it for 9 months, 10 months. So yeah, the timer thing is a great thing. In fact, I had to buy another one the other day. So anyway, so running errands, I actually tried to go, the errands I did, I wanted to go, I just finished up my entryway and I did the outside and I'm looking for, I used my inside broom out there on the stairs and I really didn't want to. I actually put it in my shower and washed it down with soap and water, and it was in my shower yesterday after I cleaned. But I want to get a broom specific to outside. I'd actually like to get one of those garage brooms so I could sweep the driveway, because there's a paved driveway out here and it's a mess. It's got, there's leaves and branches and twigs, and the landlord doesn't take care of it. But anyway, I want to get one of those, and I want to get a little rake. Little kids have in the summertime, they have a little package. It's a rake and a shovel and a pail. Little kids' gardening tools, because I have a little small area to get into around those ugly bushes out front. So I'm kind of looking for those kind of things. I did not find them. This is September, and it's just a bad time of year to try that. If you can find them, they'll be at a great sale because it's end of summer. But I'm not having luck finding them. So anyway, that was my errand running. So I want to read you guys a testimonial. She sent me an email and it's got a testimonial in it. She does that quite frequently. Well, every day actually. Okay, this lady writes to the Flylady and says, not long ago I was reading your crisis cleaning instructions. Now, if you guys don't know and haven't been on the site yet, she talks about crisis cleaning, and that just when you have like if you're in a hurry to get things cleaned, somebody's coming over and you got to hurry up. She has this crisis cleaning instructions. and realized that the same approach could help me working in my office. You see that? It kind of spills over into other areas of your life. Many times I'm in the midst of a number of projects, and that where do I start feeling begins to take over. Boy, I've been like that actually these past couple weeks. So I look for the one that's most urgent, or maybe the most complex, and I set the timer and do it for 15 minutes. Then 15 minutes on another task that's neither as urgent or as complicated. Then back I go to the big one for 15 minutes. After I break, even a brief one, I get back to work, alternating 15-minute segments on smaller or less urgent tasks with 15-minute intervals on the big one. After a few hours, it's amazing how much work I've gotten done. Isn't that great, you guys? What a great idea. See, it's really good to see how other people are putting things into effect. Setting up a flexible starting routine helps a lot too. Certain tasks are always there, ongoing, and by doing them for 15 minutes, more or less, on a daily basis, I stay on top of things and still have plenty of time. Most days to tackle the big stuff. Excuse me. And when unexpected things come up that take me away from my desk, even for a long period of time, I know that I'm reasonably on top of what needs doing back at the office. It's never perfect, but then we all know that perfect is not the goal. Okay, isn't that great, you guys? I love seeing how she intermingled that with the rest of her life. It's so great how it all works. Okay, so I talked a little bit yesterday about the launch pad. So she got another one here, and it's talking about the launch pad. What's the name of this one? How do I set up my launch pad? So I wanted to explain that launch pad thing a little bit more. This lady writes into Flylady, I'm a bit confused about the launch pad. You always say set your launch pad or words to that effect. I don't know what the launch pad is. So she explains it here. She said, okay, we all need a place in our home to put things that we are going to need for tomorrow. When I say set your launch pad, it is like setting the table for dinner. Place your items on your launch pad. Those items include your purse, backpacks, gym bags, diaper bags, dress shoes, musical instruments, or anything else that you need to take with you. Examples of a launch pad might include a table by the front door, a hook on the wall, a bench by the door. If you have a large family, a dresser base works, a drawer for each person. It's a great idea. We set items on the floor by the front door. Hooks on the door like you hang wreaths on. When we are in a hotel, we establish a bag by the closet. Great idea. My husband puts his items in the car, in the garage. Great idea. So see, there's all kinds of different ways to implement this, you guys, whatever works for you. The beauty behind the launch pad, oh, excuse me guys, my camera's acting weird. Bear with me, okay? I'm gonna shut the camera off for a second. Sorry about that, guys. I had my camera battery plugged into the camera, but not into the outlet. So anyway, it didn't like that. Okay, so the beauty behind the launch pad is that it keeps us from forgetting things when we have to walk out the door. You know, when you are rushed and in a hurry to walk out the door, you're not thinking clearly. Do it at night, the night before, when you are thinking clearly, and you have time, you can think about it, and you'll think of everything. Your before bed routine helps you to think about tomorrow. Your launch pad is just the ticket. It launches you into the next day, so you don't have to try to remember it all when you are on your way out the door in a hurry. Your calendar is also an important part of making your launch pad work for you. As part of your before bed routine, we check the calendar to see what is scheduled for tomorrow. Then we check the weather to see if we will need rain boots or an umbrella. Great idea, check the weather. I usually do that first thing in the morning when I get up. Your before bed routine is the most important routine of the day. Start it right after dinner. Great idea. That's a great suggestion. With everything placed on your launch pad, you don't have to worry about anything and you'll sleep well. Okay, so there's that one. Now another one, let's see, this one is, this lady wrote in and asked about any tips for somebody on a limited budget. Now, we haven't done the bedroom yet, but the Flylady talks about the bedroom. You should make it your sanctuary. And this lady is writing in saying, hey, how do I do a sanctuary on practically no budget? So she says, okay, I was wondering if you had any tips on sprucing up my bedroom with a very limited budget. So the Flylady writes back and says, being a good steward of your money is a great way to live as well. I'm going to do that next. Even if we have the money, learning how to decorate on a shoestring is fun for all of us. Oh, you guys know I love that. I'm all about the thrift store. This is why we watch HGTV, DIY Network, and browse Pinterest. We're searching for ideas for our homes. We all love doing that. When you watch any of these shows, they usually start with an empty room. This means that the room has been totally decluttered, right guys? I have already written an essay on it. Okay. Let's discuss some of the ways that you can change the feel of a room without having to spend a lot of money. This week we're in a bedroom, so no, we're not in the bedrooms yet, but anyway, if you have a desk or a treadmill in your room, find a new place for them and move to a comfy chair in there with a little table. Oh, what a great idea. Although I do have a desk, my desk is now in my bedroom and I can't move it out. I need it for work and it needs to be in a quiet place in the house. My usual place where I would do stuff is on my dining room table in the living room in front of those huge windows. I can't be in front of windows with my work. If no one can see my screen. So I have to have it here for now, but what a great idea for the future. Let's see. Okay, so she says bring in a comfy chair and a little table. Then change your sheets to something spring or summer feeling, or flannel if it's going to be winter. Oh, those are so comfy. Dig through your linen closet to find some sheets you haven't used in years. That's a great suggestion. Wash and iron them, then put them on your bed without a bedspread. Immediately the room feels lighter. Totally. Raid your mother's linen closet. She may have some antique sheets you can use. Great idea. Add new pillows, shams and covers to your decorative throw pillows. That's a good idea too. You can use old shirts to tie around an older pillow. Tie a scarf around a pillow. Put some white pillowcases on regular pillows to spruce up your bed. Yeah, crisp white linen. Beautiful. Put a new color on the walls. I can't do that because I rent. Go to your local paint store. Yeah, you can go to your local paint store, she says, and look at their wrong color gallons. I know what she's talking about, the Oops paint at Home Depot. You may be able to find a color you like. Change your headboard just by putting your bed on a standalone frame and hanging an old door on the wall. And she gives Pinterest examples. You may want to repaint your furniture to lighten up your room. It is time to think about your window treatments. It might be fun to take down heavy draperies and leave up just the sheer. Make sure they're washed and clean, but just leave that up. Then think about the floor. A different rug beside the bed could be fun. Now let's accessorize your bedroom from the rest of the house. Go look under the kitchen sink and find a vase to put on your dresser. Go outside and cut a simple branch to put in the vase. Place a light blanket or a flannel sheet across the foot of your bed. Toss a scarf over a lampshade or move another lamp from some other place in your home. And there you have it. Simple bedroom makeover. What great suggestions, you guys. I love those. Okay, so Thursday, again, errand day. Thursday is Flylady Errand Day. We use this day to get out and run whatever errands we need to do for the week. Make a list of wherever you need to go and whatever you need to do. Okay, so she suggests, these are examples for her. Grocery shopping, doctor appointments, dentist appointments, school shopping, dropping off clothes at the cleaner, tons of other things, she says. I like the idea of having an errand day, but I will say my usual errand day is Saturday. That's when I do my groceries and I go to the farmer's market and I usually go to thrift stores at that time. That's usually my errand running day. It works for me. I probably will stick to that after I'm done doing all this. I'm going to stick to that because that works. So, and again, let's see, this is Beginner Baby Step Day 10. Am I on Day 10? Did I say Day 10? Let's see. Yeah, Thursday, day 10. Okay. Sorry guys, I get all mixed up with the days. Yeah, we did all that. Talked about that. I could do anything for 15 minutes. Yeah. So that's it. Those are all the emails she sent me. But I want to tell you guys that I worked on my control journal today. And I got to start on it. It's not completely done, but I got to start on it. And I put me working on it at the beginning of the journal. I will tell you my battery memory got full while I was filming, so I didn't get it all, but I got a good start on it. I took my stickies off the walls and I started making my dividers in my book. It's going to take quite a while to do this, I think, because you know, she has an address section in this control journal, and I've been wanting for years to get my addresses out of my daytimer. I don't like them in there. They're in the way. They're bulky. They take up a lot of space in there. And I really wanted, I've always wanted another space for them, but I never did anything about it because when I buy my daytimer, new, you know, for the new year, the address things just kind of come with it. So I always thought, well, I'm going to use what I've got. You know, I don't want to waste money on it, but I really don't like it. Another thing that I want to put in this control journal, this is a big no-no. Every techie person out there will tell you, oh my goodness, don't do that. But I want to keep a place for all my passwords. Now, I know you're not supposed to do that, but I lose track of them. And everywhere you go, you have to have a password, and I can't remember what they are. So I want to have a place for that. Maybe I can put like in code or something, so if people find it, they don't know, they can't make out what it is. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's see. I'm trying to remember everything. You know, guys, this is pretty much it for the day. I hope you enjoy the videos. I really don't have anything else to add. I didn't take a camera along with me when I did my errands, so it's just pretty much my control journal video and this part. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're going along with me and really finding peace and you know, happiness and joy in your home. And I am enjoying it. It's a lot of hard work, but I love the results. I love, like that sheer curtain I got in my kitchen the other day for my quote-unquote entryway. You know, it just made it feel, I feel as though I'm getting things from my apartment that I've always wanted for a year, and I just put it off and put it off. The procrastination thing. I find that I procrastinate when I have to spend money, or if it's too daunting, like it's too big of a project. Like I will tell you that tomorrow, Friday, is going to be cleaning the car day, and I will tell you that I've been putting off cleaning my car because it's such a daunting thought. It's filthy on the inside and the out. There's so much that I want to do to it that I don't even know where to begin, so I don't begin. And that's where I find I have problems. So this little, you know, Flylady cleaning and organizing is helping me in that way. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do share, please. Let everyone in on the secret of organizing and cleaning before the holidays. All right, you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.